Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video because today is the day that I'm gonna review my top 5 concealers that can give you perfect skin, that can give you flawless base and cover your hyperpigmentations and those dark circles that get on your nerves. You guys, you have to believe me when I'm saying this because so many years I've tried so many concealers, I have tried so many correctors, and I always blamed on my skin. I always blamed lines under my eyes, I always blamed on my smile lines, I always blamed this or that, but actually that was a product that, you know, it would always crease on me, and I'm that person who who is super expressive, and like all the time my face moves, and you know, I just cannot control it. It just, whatever I'm feeling inside, it comes outside. So basically my upper, like, you know, my eyes, my smile lines, my brows, everything actually moves. So yeah, I wanted something that, you know, I wanted to cover my dark circles, obviously my hyperpigmentation, but also I wanted to have some product that would really complement my skin. You know, at some point highlight it, at some point, you know, cover my dark circles, I mean, everything, right? But my main issue was, if I'm putting concealer on bare face, have to make sure it stays whole day long. It will not crease in such a way that when people see me, like, they will be like, oh, what's happening to your face? Because once the, you know, every time your concealer creases, it kind of gives you like aged look, and we don't want to do that. So I was trying so many concealers, but finally, I mean, as of now, I'm very happy with my choices, and I've got 5 top holy grail. That's Drugstore and also Sephora. Sephora, and I think it's in Ulta as well. So I've got 5 top main concealers that will change your skin, that will change your like covering dark circle games. These products are so good for me, and it's tested. It's, I mean, you will see them in the condition they are in. So yeah, let's get started. So the first concealer I want to mention is this beautiful concealer from Maybelline. It's so old, like I think it was developed like so many years back, but still in YouTube community, I mean, everyday life, for everyone, this is such a beautiful concealers. I especially love this brightener. It's such a beautiful concealer. As you guys know, I never ever set my you know, concealers or correctors or anything like that, because I feel that once I put too much powder underneath, it's just not that good look. It doesn't give me useful look, you know. So it might not crease, at some point, and it might just stay there and whatnot, but the dryness, the cakiness, when you're putting so much powder, it doesn't matter whether it's dry formula, it's like hydrating formula, or whatever it is, you have very thin skin, and you putting so much powder, you are basically taking life out of it. So what I like is I will go with this, and I'll just let it sit for I'll let it sit for 30 seconds, and then I will blend it out. If I want to set my concealer, I make sure that concealer sets itself. Like, you don't have to, like, once you put your concealer, you don't have to go directly and just blend it out, because you can actually give some time to your concealer. So let it kind of, you know, bake with your skin and with the temperature, whatnot, and then go and blend it out. I think this is my 35 bottle, or I don't know, like I am big fan of this concealer. So the next concealer is this beautiful concealer from Maybelline again, and it's a Fit Me concealer. I love this concealer for everyday use. You cannot go wrong. The finish of this concealer is like you cannot even detect whether it's there or not, because it's that much beautiful. It's very thin. This is most reliable concealer daily basis. Like you can use it every single day and you will not be like, oh my god, what I'm wearing on my face, it's so thick, it's so, you know, it's uncomfortable, this and that. I mean, this is such a beautiful concealer. I love to use this concealer for under eyes, for smile lines, for, you know, just for on my forehead, and I'm good to go. I think everyone should try, especially who has dry skin, because this has some kind of sheen to it and it's not fully matte concealer. So for me, it's just perfect one. Guys, if you want to go the most minimalistic, most no makeup, this is the concealer. I mean, it's more of a corrector for me because it has this pink undertones, more like peachy undertones. So for my dark circles, this is amazing. And this one, I can never ever say the name that it has. So this is Lancome, and I will link it down below as well. If you have very stubborn dark circles, if you have lines, if you have dryness, if you have something more like bluish undertones, this is so good concealer. This is such a good, like I call it concealer, but basically for me it's corrector, so you can call whatever for yourself. But this is such a beautiful product. This is the only concealer that I will put only this area, like underneath, and it will blend with the whole face. This one you can use underneath, and on top of it you can use another concealer for the brightness or whatever you want to achieve with your look. But this one is like, sometimes when you put concealer and you have dark circles, it doesn't matter how much full coverage it is, when it dries you can really see some, you know, dark circles coming through. So this is when this concealer really helps me. The formula of it melts in your skin. Basically it melts. It doesn't, this is such a good concealer for like mature skin. If I want something that, you know what, I'm lazy to put mascara on, I'm lazy to do this or that, but I want to be alive, like I want my under eyes to be alive, this is the concealer I'm going to and asking for the help. Basically what it is it's not so much matte, to be honest. It has some demi matte, some satin finish, more for like more natural, and it's such a beautiful, like you can even see how it just blends in your skin. And this is because, you know, I love this one especially because it has perfect tone for my dark circles to cover, and like I just can go any concealer with that. I mean, obviously I can go with my Maybelline one, and I can go with my, you know, other concealers, my top favorite concealers, and I am really confident whole day long that it will not fail me. So the next one is like holy grail of YouTube, holy grail of whole world, holy grail of everybody, I guess. This is Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is something that when I first used it, I remembered my face after 2 hours or 3 hours of like checking on it, because basically I was just in a hurry and I just put it on, and after 3 hours I was like, okay, where is the mirror, let me see how it, you know, how it is. And this concealer, the way I put it, the way it was there. Like zero creasing on me, zero creasing. Even, you know, in my crease, you know, sometimes the, you know, foundation or concealer or primer, everything will crease. But even here, it was so beautifully stayed that I was like, you never gonna leave me. Like, there is no chance that I'm gonna be out of you. Guys, this one has more of a matte finish. I must say fully matte finish. So you can see that. I love this concealer for brightening my face and just like focusing on the triangle of my face. It's such a beautiful concealer. I have put so much on it right now, but this is really matte. But if you don't set it with the powder, if you don't bake it, you are good to go actually. So last but not the least is this beautiful Huda Beauty the Overachiever concealer. This one, let me tell you, I had on my wedding day. There was the story behind this because basically I wanted to, you know, get new Tarte shape, but you know, there was no Tarte shape, and I was like, oh, there is new product of Huda Beauty, so let me try it. So when I tried this one, I was like so pleased, so pleased, and like it does not sit in your lines. In my opinion, it's really not the same. It's really beautiful, really different. It has this creamy texture where Tarte Shape Tape has more of a watery based, but this one has more of a creamy texture. When you put this, you have to make sure you first go and just, you know, kind of work it in your hand and then put it on, because if you just put from the tube, it will be much. I have this concealer since November, and I have to say only maybe 1 gram is gone, because you need that much less, and it contains as I remember, yes, 10 ml, and can you imagine, only 1 gram must be gone from here. So it will last you like forever. What I do is just taking it on my hand like this much. You guys can see this much. This is so less, and you guys can see that. It's such a beautiful concealer. Such a, like, you can see the coverage, and it has this creamy texture, and you know, you can set it with the powder as well if you think that you have, I don't know, oily skin. But for me, again, I never set my you know, concealers. Okay guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and yeah, please, you know, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Let me know what is your top favorite product, what you would like to see on this channel, so I can consider all that stuff. And yeah, stay safe. Bye.